the last time.
Well, hello.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, yep. I was just going to welcome everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to Redline Racing League Round 4 here at Baku for the Monday League. Yes.
Oop.
Because of the non-real life F1. So last week, we're talking about tonight. We're here at Baku, Azerbaijan, and I am joined once again by Mr. VSR himself, VSR RoscoArm. Ross, welcome.
Good evening. Great to be back and back racing again. Obviously, last week everyone would have seen it was a bit of a fun social race, which I didn't commentate as I was busy with other things. But back into the full-on season at Azerbaijan with a full grid, Frizy.
Yes, that is. I mean, what more can you ask for except for a full grid here at Baku? It looks like it's going to be a dry quali. And don't know about the race, but Penske already going onto the mediums. Dubstep's on the hards, Panish going on the hards. And this, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, 20 cars. Yes, count them, 20 cars on the grid. And I'm looking forward to this. And as Jared has left the session, and I can't invite him back in, so hopefully someone can invite him back in. And we got a Toro Rosso heading out. It's Penske is out first, gentlemen. As we wait for the drivers to drive around and start the laps, I'm just going to give you a championship race order. And we've got in first place BRL Jared on 50 points with 2 race wins in a row after his pretty much dominating victory at China. Second place is Rissel in the Alpha, who is not racing tonight, on 43 points. And then the surprise packet is DJ RTP17 in third in the Toro Rosso on 38 points. Your thoughts, Ross?
Yeah, he's really been a little bit the dark horse, you could say, this season. He's only, like I said, 5 points behind Rissel, and if he could just, at least finish and then get some, decent points, then he could easily, I think, jump into second place in this championship. But bring on 20 cars around Baku. I remember the last time I commentated a league race around Baku, I think only 4 or 5 finished the race, so this should be very entertaining.
Well, let's hope for some heavy rain.
Yes.
Just to spice it up. As we go down the drivers, in fourth is Deathbro on 28 points, Exodona 5th on 27, Edge is in 6th place on 23 points. Edge is certainly stepping up in that racing point. The B Dubstep is in 7th on 22, Benny F1 in 8th on 16, Conrad Strait in 9th after 3 8 finishes in a row. And Derek Kidd is 10th on 10 points with Matt, Mitchie, Withers, Panish, Miwady, Extel, Fish, Owens, Rizuka, and DT rounds out your 20 drivers for the Monday League. In the constructors, just let me get this up. We have Alfa Romeo leading by 5 points on 71 points, leading Renault, who's on 66, and Toro Rosso, the Penske's carrying that team, is in third on 38 points. Red Bull is on 33, Racing Point is 5th on 23, Mercedes a point below them on 22, Haas is on 13, Ferrari on 9, Williams on 2, and McLaren in 10th with no points. Just on board with Penske. He's about to finish his lap. He's coming on the long back straight. He hasn't put up his ERS, so this is just a banker for him.
I give you the first one. No, I'll take that back. He's into the pit lane.
Penske will set the first lap time of a 45.0, man. What a lap by Penske. It's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, you say that, and it's straight away into the 39.5 for Derek Kidd on the soft compound tyres, so that didn't last long, Frizy.
Who is next? Ferrari. Mitch is third. Dill is fifth with a 48.3. We got I think Benny's invalidated. We got Brazuca on his out lap. Calbo's about to set a lap time. And I just got word, dry race.
Yes, I've seen that as well.
So that is just just not good, really. Come on, Codemasters, just pull one out of the bag.
It'll
Red
come.
Bull,
It'll come eventually.
Connor's about to do a lap. P2 for the legendary Steve Bingham with a 41.9 on mediums. I mean, he can go quicker than that. And we all know the story with Steve and Bingham. We've got a Williams. I think it's Panish. He's about to start the lap.
I should say. Let's see, Toro Rosso.
Start his lap.
Right,
Penske's in the pits.
Gotta find
Got a
somebody
racing point.
who's near close for a lap here. Might be a Red Bull Exodona. Here we go.
Finally.
43.1.
Exodona's in the P4. Ferrari of Michi. I think it doesn't improve.
Dill, I think,
But X still
definitely
did.
improve. Yeah, he's jumped up one spot, I think, over Michi. Want to see the next. Doesn't look. Jared doesn't look like he's. There's a few guys are on their out laps currently at the moment, so it's a little bit tricky.
I think Matt got stuck behind B Dubstep on his lap, so he's backed off. Laggy's in the pits. I think Panish is the next one that will set a lap time. Oh, Panish hits the wall. Got yellow flags. It's McLaren and Alpha. Looks like it. It's green flag racing again.
So Brazuca
Not sure.
and the Ferrari, I think it is.
Was it that? Oh yeah, I forgot Brazuca's in the McLaren. That is my bad. But here comes Panish. His first lap time, the lone wins, point scorer, is carrying that team.
Yep. Oh.
P2, a 41.8. What a lap by Panish, 75. I mean...
Just trying to check his front wing. He hasn't got any damage, so... Well, I've gotten away with that. So he just pulls over to the side for that Mercedes. Looks like New Zealand Ryan making his first appearance tonight as a... Is he a reserve driver, Frizy? Can you confirm?
Yes, New Zealand Ryan is actually a reserve driver.
Okay.
So this is his first race of the season, and I expect him to win by 45 days. Unless something happens in this race.
Don't be so sure about that, because anything is possible around Baku. Plenty of safety cars could play its factor here as well. It looks like Owens, I think he's invalidated his lap time, and he's got a bit of damaged front wing by the looks of things. So should be coming straight into the pit lane.
I'm on board with B Dubstep. He's gone purple on the on the pit straight, I should say. That takes 35 years off your life when you're driving on it.
Oh yes. Open DRS.
Like not taking the shortest route. B Dubstep goes P2, 4/10 off Derek Kidd. Nice lap from B Dubstep. Here we go.
That's invalidated, so he's going to again.
New Zealand Ryan's the next one to set a lap time. I think. Unless he comes into the pits.
No?
He's going to set a lap time, but he's in
44.1.
P9 with he backed off on the pit straight. We have McLaren of I think it's Bazooka. No, it's Formula Fish. He's in the P. No, I must have missed that. Formula Fish is in the P3.
Yeah, we missed that one somewhere.
I apologise, Formula Fish, the Flying Fish, as many of our viewers will remember from last week. That is the unique name. It's Ron board with Rivers, and he's he just went past the castle section.
Brazuca jumps into 13th place. Might be his quickest lap time as he just clips the wall into turn 1. Don't know if he's got front wing damage. No, surprisingly, he might have a little bit of front wing damage, but he might have gotten away with it. I think just jumped under P2. Was it Benny?
Yep, Benny's in the P2 with 39.6 on mediums. I mean, the competition's hotting up here.
Yep, very much so. We're still waiting on...
Here comes Withers to set his first lap time.
Ooh.
Withers is in the P5, ladies and gentlemen. 41.5, it ain't bad.
Yeah.
I think he's just letting a car...
Nearly hits the wall. Death Bro to the top.
38.2, already in the 38. I think New Zealand Ryan might come back out and just grab pole in the 36s, maybe.
I doubt it, but 37s is I think will be possible, depending on whether maybe Jared will want to play a factor in that. He's on the mediums, getting looks like a bit of a tow here from Exodone. I don't know if he's even... No, I think he's on his out lap here, so...
Let's ride on board with Michi 950 for a lap. Let's just have a look and see what he does. Here comes Mitchie in the P3 with a 39.4. Not a bad lap from Mitchie.
Yeah,
and as we saw,
pretty decent lap.
Yeah, I was just going.
Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say. Derek Kidd snatched pole with a 38.1.
Yep.
And Conrad and Brazuca both retired. Not sure what happened with those two.
I think they've just retired.
But
those two.
Oh, okay. So we got under 5 minutes left, Roscoe.
Mm-hmm.
You're the F1 esports driver for VSR.
Oh yeah.
Who's your pick for pole position tonight?
I mean, obvious would be Ryan, depending on whether he comes back out or not and sets the world alight. But considering what do we got? Under nearly 4 minutes to go. Here's yellow flags in sector 1. It's one of the Renaults.
Jared.
Okay,
Jared.
yeah, I think he's got front wing damage. That one, but I reckon Derek Kidd's time at the top there at the moment might be the one to beat here, I reckon. So I'm going to stick with Derek here. But, I mean, don't rule out New Zealand Ryan as Jared is literally going up the escape road up near the castle section. So, no idea what he's doing.
I mean, Derek Kidd's time is really impressive. As you said, New Zealand Ryan's probably one of the fastest drivers on this game.
Easily.
If not the fastest. He has been disqualified.
So he's going to start
So
last.
That's always... I mean, you got the likes of Death Bro, Exodona could be a shout, and Matt on his day could do it. Even Laggy, maybe even Owens. There's just so many to pick from for pole position. But
Yeah.
I think I might agree with you and say I reckon Derek Kidd might just keep it.
Yeah. Got a couple of cars out on track at the moment. Both the Red Bulls and the Toro Rosso.
75. I was just saying I'm on board with Panish at the moment. Just keep an eye on his lap time. He's on the medium tyres.
Only half a second quicker, it said on the Delta time. It had slowed down. So the tricky castle section. Nicely done.
And I just received word. It looks like Jared's DRS was left open. So
It's just what you need.
Might be. There might be a reason why what happened. Not entirely sure. And Matt's been disqualified. I can't see why, because nice stream timer.
He's down at.
So Matt will actually.
Yeah, he's down turn 2, I think. Exit of turn 2 by the looks of things.
Here comes Panish across the line. Where will this put him? P6 on mediums.
Oh, he got went so deep into turn 1
Oh my
then.
god. X still has been shafted. He has traffic ahead of him and he's on his fast lap.
Oh man, this is
Behind
just
Derek
what you need.
Kidd. He's behind Derek Kidd. Oh my god! And next up is Edge and Formula Fit. Hopefully these two get out of the way.
Yeah, probably don't even know.
Well, if he can stay behind him and get that slipstream.
Yeah,
All about that slipstream.
Did go purple through the middle sector there. Whether that means anything or not, we'll find out. Edge getting so close to the wall there at turn 19. Yeah, this slipstream may help him out.
Still. He's right behind Edge.
Hoping pole.
He'll go 5th though.
Straight ahead of turn 1.
A lot of people on our lap, so.
Let's see who's going to be the first one to cross the line.
I think Death Bro is. Where's the Ferraris there on the outlap?
Never mind.
Death Bro's retired.
And Dill's
been disqualified.
Would not be surprised. Is he doing the same thing?
Yep. Oh no. Alright, let's get back to it.
Okay. Benny's going to be the first one, I think, to cross the line. And yeah, right on cue.
Here comes Panish. Doesn't improve, but yep, he missed out. Former Fish has retired. So where we got? Where is this? I think Benny will be the first one across the line. Looks like it's now. That was Death Bro's car. But Benny will be the first one across the line to set a lap time. Opens up his DRS, and we've got Edge and Derek Kidd as well. Will be the next two.
Oh,
Benny's moved up to P3. We'll run this on board with Derek because he's got the slipstream from Edge, who's been shafted.
I don't think Edge might
lets him through. But Derek Kidd might improve.
About to find out. Yes, he does.
38. 37-8. He was at. Laggy
Laggy
Press
just
in the
jumped in
5th.
the 5th. Penske.
Penske 3rd. Calvo in the 8th.
Here comes the Mercedes, boys. Dubstep in the 4th. What about Ryan? Oh,
And Ryan's just slowing down.
Yep.
Where's Richie? Is first.
And
Richie's in
jumps
the
to the
P3.
third.
Where's he comes? Well, Withers is in none. He's in the pits.
No, he's out of it.
Enough. Yep, I think that is your grid, ladies and gentlemen. Derek Kidd is on pole for tonight's race with a 37.812. Exciting qualifying, I think.
Yeah.
We have 4 disqualifications, so that's always handy.
It's going to make it for a very interesting race, that is for sure.
Yeah, in New Zealand, Ryan is in 14th. So, yeah. Not sure what to make of that.
I think this is sometimes usual for Ryan. He, probably for other leagues, he tends to start from the back of the grid and make his way up to the front. You'll definitely, well, we'll hopefully see him up the front of the grid somewhere, unless something catastrophic happens.
Yeah. As we run you down the race order with Derek Kidd on pole, I'm Deathbro in P2, Mitchie in P3, nice lap for Mitchie there, Penske is in 4th, Dubstep in 5th, Benny F1 in 6th, Laggy in 7th, Calbo in 8th, Panish in 9th, and Edge in 10th. He will start on the hard compound of tyres with Fish in 11th, Withers, Conrad, New Zealand Ryan, Bazooka, and Owens was the last of the non-time runners with 4 disqualifications at the back. Right then, so it's race time, and as we wait for everybody to set up their strategies and whatnot, Roscoe, we're going to play the prediction game as per usual.
Yes,
I'm
already 1 for 1 tonight, so I'm off to a flyer.
A lot of people missed your predictions last week, so we're going to need a race winner and surprise podium.
Okay, now this is going to be tricky, I reckon, because there's quite a few quick guys that are going to be coming from the back of the grid. Okay, okay. This is going to be a real stumper here. I reckon Derek could win this. I'm going to put it on the spot. I reckon Derek could win from pole and take the race victory, barring that there's no issues that he tags the wall or anything else. But surprise podium. Just waiting for a couple more guys to get ready. This one is a very tricky one. How about Owens? He's already let me down once already, so whether he's going to let me down again or not, we'll wait and see.
Well, Owens is starting 16th, 15th or 16th, I believe.
Yep.
So he'll have to come from the back and finish at least 3rd to get that surprise podium. And for me, race winner. This is interesting because I think I can't remember who it was, but I think it might be Laggy, who is the first of the medium time runners. So he can go long into the race.
We've had a glitch. I think we're going to reset the lobby. I think Deathbro and Jared had issues.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back.
Yep.
Come on, Codemasters, fix up your game. And I was right with my prediction. Laggy was the first of the medium time runners.
Yes.
I thought I wasn't going crazy. No, we'll just leave this all in the video.
Oh yeah.
Won't edit this out. I mean, if people want it, This is the behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we do here at RRL. We just talk about races. That's all we do. And try to make the game more enjoyable. Thanks, Withers, for the chat, for the message. Withers just goes. Zzz. I think New Zealand Ryan has done all he needs to do. And I forgot Edge is starting on the hard tyres now, so he'll be starting on the fresh set of tyres. In this top 10 drivers, we'll have to start the tyre that they qualified on. So we'll be watching. Thanks, Withers, for the vote of confidence. Just saying you guys are doing great, though. We appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Withers, who is a full-time driver in the Ferrari with his teammate Mitchie in the Ferrari, and he'd be pretty stoked to see Mitchie up in the P3. Hopefully get back some more Ferrari points this weekend. As we're loading back into, because we don't have a formation lap, my prediction was for race winner. Well, now everything's up in the air now. Everyone's starting on fresh tyres.
Yes.
Maybe Deathbro, because he needs the points over Jared, and Jared's starting at the back. It's a prize podium. I reckon Mitchie. Even though I'm just praising, Mitchie's in P3 on the softs, so he will be a surprise podium.
Yeah, that's
as
very
everybody will be setting up their setups and race strategies. So Mitchie's, as I was saying, Mitchie's within a shout of a podium here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
I mean, he'll be hoping for chaos. Maybe the front two take each other out at the castle section and cause a massive safety car, and you go on the hards and go to the end.
Yep. Simple, really.
That's the just simple strategy. Easy game, this.
Yep, very easy.
I mean, I raced here on Saturday, and I did the 1000 IQ play and bring up the safety car. So, yeah.
And there was only a couple of safety cars, weren't there?
There was a safety car and about 3 or 4 virtuals. So every time I go for a fast lap, a virtual safety car will come out.
Oh, we do have the formation lap.
Oh, formation lap is on.
Mitch is off to a flying start here in the turn 1.
Oh, we'll need that. We don't need that data. Tyres.
Right. Yes, that's what we need. Top 10, hopefully starting on the tyres that they qualified themselves on.
Yes, they have. Top 6 all on the softs. Aggies on the mediums, Carbo on the softs, Paddy on the mediums, and Edge on the hards. And I believe that is the correct order.
Yes, and there's
Formula Fish in prime position.
Yeah.
In 11th on medium.
Plenty of mixture around. Conrad, Exodona, and Dill all on hards. Everybody else on mediums.
Yeah, I just noticed that no one in the bottom half of the top 10, or from 11th to 20th, there's no one on the softs. So that could be interesting. Maybe they go to softs at the end.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be a big risk is to start on softs if you're from P11 to 20. It looks like Derek Kidd spun around on the formation lap at the castle section, so that's not off to a great start.
Oh, there's already chaos here on the formation lap here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Derek Kidd's all the way down. No damage win, and that win is indestructible.
I tell you what, Mitchie's flying.
We thought Arif saying the win was made a blue tag. Was right. No, this is just proof that the Williams is built like a tank.
Yep.
So if Arif ever watches this video, please don't hate me.
He was the one that brought out the toothpaste, that talked about the toothpaste liveries. There goes Benny on the formation lap. So everybody off to a fantastic start on the formation lap here. There's quite a few on the grid now. Michi's been waiting here for a little bit now because he did the whole formation lap. Oh, yeah, did the whole formation lap, but now he's going to wait till everybody else joins him.
We got the 2 Red Bulls at the back here, going side by side here.
Oh my God!
Oh, next to Donut. Oh my God!
Just imagine if damage was on during the formation lap.
Mate, there'll be no cars on the grid.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be screwed. You have to pit before the race even started.
Well, Savoury Mince Pie on Saturday sent me to the moon and back.
Yes.
On the formation lap. But as we wait for the drivers to get into their grid slots, just waiting for one of the Red Bulls to get in.
Here we go.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We get ready for 5 red lights here at the Azerbaijan Baku Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Derek Key gets off to a manic start. So does Penske. Oh, down the inside. Oh, no, they're going 4 wide. Oh, Penske's up in the P2. The Mercedes of B-Dubs at P3. Derek Key gets away.
Up the escape road.
Contact. Oh, no, he was a done stab, I think.
Yeah, I think he's gone to the back.
And Benny's in the P3 already. Jeff Rose in the P4. But Penske's already in the P2 here, ladies and gentlemen. Hounding Derek Kidd. He's going to go after him. Mitch is still in P5. Calvo is in the 6 here, ladies and gentlemen. Panish is in the 7th. New Zealand Ryan is in the 8th already. Laggy is 9th though. Yeah, Laggy is 9th, Withers in 10th, but he's hounding him for P9. Edge is in 11th. He's already dropped a couple of one spot, I should say. Formula Fish is dead last at the moment, starting from P11. Got Calvo movement making waves. Death Bro and Mitchie catching up to Benny F1. Here we go, here comes Death Bro. He might wait till straight news that slipstream. As Benny is 2.1 seconds behind.
Oh, he's lost front wing.
Benny hits the wall. And this will make it easy for Death Bro and Mitchie. Mitchie's already 1.1. He might have some wing damage. No, he doesn't. Calvo is not a lap down, ladies and gentlemen. That is just a timing glitch. Ryan's in the P8. Barrow Jared's in the 12th.
Yeah,
the Red
Death's
Bull
going to make
16th
light work of
and
this.
17th. Yep, there we go.
Benny might come back here.
But Benny stays out.
May as well.
Say there's a timing glitch on my end. I'm not sure for yours, but I was saying Penske was half a second behind the kid. He's now 1.2 behind him. But here comes Benny F1.
He's 8/10 for me on my screen, so it might just be a real glitch. I think there's a bit of drama in the background here. So Red Bulls might have had a little bit of a contretemps there. I don't actually know. As up the inside. Oh, Withers is in the wall.
Oh no! It was
dubstep. Big goal.
Jared is in P10 here, ladies and gentlemen, already. And B-Dubstep, big loser out of the open kerfuffle, is in the P13.
Tell you what, one of the Toro Rosses went nowhere off the start there.
New Zealand Ryan is catching Calvo at a rate of knots here. Calvo is a minute 45 behind Mitchie.
No, that's a lie.
Nice timing glitch, just Codemasters. For God's sake. But even Jared is a minute 47 behind Panish. I mean, Panish is a quick driver.
Yes.
But he's not that quick.
Dubstep gets by Withers.
And Dubstep. And Benny
Ryan has got past Calvo.
My God, this game is saying Benny was like under a tenth behind Death Row, is now 2.4 seconds. Man, I give up on this game. But New Zealand Ryan is catching up to Mitchie. He made light work of Calvo as Withers is into the pits, which is unfortunately he was doing really well in the points. As Mitchie lets New Zealand Ryan goes through the P5.
Yeah, DRS. want to hold him up too much here.
Oh my! If we had a highlights reel, I would show you that start Penske had. Oh my god, it was electrifying.
Oh, there's been a chaos at turn 3. Conrad and Formula Fisher up the escape road here.
And there's a big safety car. No, Benny F1 has left the session. Oh no. Hopefully someone can get Benny back in.
Fingers crossed, he's going to be passed here easily. Obviously, this ghosted AI car.
And Mitch, you ever take Benny again for P5?
Hopefully that wasn't a rage quit. Safety car!
And the safety car is now out here, ladies and gentlemen. This will help Withers get back into this game. Come on, Withers. I got faith in you. You can get 10th place. Oh, now, what?
Oh, okay. Edge is missing a front wing completely.
Did he do my strat and just crash into a wall to bring up the safety car? I think he did.
I don't know, possibly.
Yeah,
what does everybody do here? That'll be the next question. Yeah, Derek Kidd's in.
I think Derek Kidd and Penske are in. Death Bros in. New Zealand Ryan will stay out, of course, because he's on medium.
Anybody with softs would come in straight away and chuck on the hards, I would think. I don't think mediums could get to the end here. Benny's AI car's going to come in as well.
Imagine Benny's AI car just come in and slap on hards and go to the end.
Oh, imagine that. Lakey's coming as well.
And they're not. Oh, you know what I think Derek Kidd might do? He might come in to his lap and put a set of mediums on. That way he's done his pit stop and used 2 sets of tyres.
No, he could go all the way to the end, I reckon. Lakey's on the softs, so's... Oh, Benny's AI car's gone on the softs as well. Edge has also gone to the softs, so... I would definitely
Fish
say...
and Conrad, 19th, 20th.
Yep, I had that little... I don't know what exactly happened. I just caught the back end of it and both of them were up the escape road at turn 3.
As New Zealand Ryan's trying to overtake the safety car. Hopefully he doesn't get a penalty like he did in another league that he got. Hopefully he just stays cool, calm and collected.
Just giving the word to Bert Mylander, the safety car driver, to just get a move on, I think.
And ladies and gentlemen, you'll never hear me. You might not hear me say this ever again, but Panish 75 is in the P2, ladies and gentlemen, on the medium tyres. He's in the mix of New Zealand Ryan and BRL Jarrett, Derek Kidd and Penske. Wow. Give this man a round of applause in the chat and comment section. I mean, what can he say? With the medium runners, this might help him get him to maybe lap 18, maybe lap 19, put a set of softs on for their pit stops late in the race.
Potential. Depending on whether these guys want to follow suit with the others, even possible go straight onto the hards. But yeah, I wouldn't rule out mediums to softs for maybe the top guys. But we know these guys are on the hard tyres, Derek Kidd being the first of them. Yeah.
Derek Kidd and Penske are probably going to the end. New Zealand Ryan doesn't go in. Just juked everybody, including me. So thanks for that. Thanks for that, Ryan. And Matt's in.
Yep.
Maybe he's got some wing damage. Potentially, I don't know.
No.
Brazuca's also in. He's gone into the hard. Brazuca's in. So he's done a lap of, and he's got front wing damage. And it looks like he'll be on the softs. Yeah, he's on the soft tyres. As Withers now, from P20, is now the 16th. I told you this man will come good. Come on, Withers, get that P-tag. Oh, Benny! Benny's AI car has just hit the back flaggy. And he has no front wing. Benny's AI car has no front wing, so that car will have to come in. So he'll got this 15th, I should say. Excellent edge of swapping positions. I mean, guys, it's a safety car. I think we're just waiting for Brazuca is finally at the back of the train. Hopefully the safety car will be in this lap. Hopefully Panish can just dive bomb this in the right turn line, take the lead and win the race. That should be his plan. Just full send it.
Yep. We'll see what happens, whether the safety car comes in or not.
Well, Max is holding up Bazooka for no reason. I think that'll be in this lap.
Yes, it is.
And yes, it is in this lap. So I was right. But I think Bazooka might just have Mac for chips. As Formula Fish, the flying fish, is the 17th. And is it right?
Oh, you're kidding me.
I don't. What's it for? I can't see because nice stream time.
Severe collision with Panache, apparently.
Oh no!
I don't know exactly how that's worked. We're back racing.
And green flag, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Panish 75, they could look good for the move. No, he doesn't. He hangs back. Azerbaijan takes the lead in the first corner. We're going to turn 2. Azerbaijan weaves a little bit. Here comes Panish now. Oh, a bit of a tank slam up. There, Jared is right behind him. He might have some chips as well. Penske was Penske ahead of Derek?
No, there's contact.
Jared is in the wall. Thank God I saw that. And
Oh yeah,
Jared
didn't
makes
like
the
that at
right
all,
side.
and there's chaos. There's chaos.
Oh my God. Oh, this is Baku.
This is
See,
Baku.
It's absolute carnage. It's with this 18 for some reason. Not sure what happened there. Brazuca is in 20th still.
Oh, Derek
Still
Kidd's
back
around.
second to- Oh no, again. Yes, he is. I don't know if he's got any wing or not, but Jared has no wing. Not sure about Panish. He might have end plate damage, but wow. We could see some stewards' inquiries.
Wowzers, that was something
after
else.
the race. But Owens, Ross, how do you do it? Oh my God, Owens hits the wall save with death, bro.
Don't get too excited yet, Frizy. There's still 20-odd laps to go here. Not getting overly excited just yet. Safety car's been deployed again.
Another safety car. Oh my God. Oh wow, this is absolute chaos.
Yep. And Ryan's going to pit, I think, under this safety car. Yes, he will. I'm definitely saying Jared did not take a liking at all to what happened with he and Panache. They squeezed him into the wall. I think he might have got one back there, but it didn't end. It ended badly as Derek Kidd gets a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. So his race is going downhill quick.
So Willis gets a 5-second penalty. I'm not sure. Did New Zealand Ryan do? Was it a 5-second stop go or 5-second penalty?
1 sec. Hang on. We can check on the race director. I think. Let me. No, actually, incidents. Let's have a look here. So there's 5-second time penalty. So.
Oh, wow. That will certainly change the course of everything.
Big time here. So it's a weird grid.
It's been a chaotic race.
Yep.
And after all that, Laggy person actually does lead the race, and my prediction was right. He will lead this race at some point, I did say.
Yep.
But
we're still trying to get Benny. Sorry, Benny. I'm still trying to get Benny into the lobby. Unfortunately, commentators can't invite him, so I think he's asking every single person he can in the chat to send him an invite.
Yeah. Just trying to. I just asked the chat again to see if they can get him back in. So as I was saying, Laggy is leading this race. Minchie is in the P2. B Dubstep's in the P3. What a comeback from Dubstep. Dill is in the 4th. Benny's Ghost Car is in the 5th. Is That Matt is in 6th. Fish, the Flying Fish is in the P7. He's making the charge up. Conrod's in P8 again, his favourite position. P8, Zilla Ryan 9th, and Panish in 10th, who's still right behind Zilla Ryan after all of that.
Yeah.
Owens in 11th, Death Row 12th, Exodota 13th, Penske 14th, Brazuka 15th, Willis in Calbo not very good at 20th with in the fence. Might be a wing change, maybe.
Let's have a look.
Someone else is in. It's Derek Pitt.
No, it might be just different tyres. So I'm back on the hard compounder tyres. Derek looks like hards as well. Yep. So getting them out of the road very quickly. Won't matter too much.
A lot of drivers are electing to take off the slots. So they might come in this lap and pit mediums or hard.
I mean, they're probably maybe banking on safety cars. I'd probably guess that's probably why most of these guys are on softs, as Matt is trying to ghost through Benny F1 there. He wants to try and get past, but you can't pass under a safety car.
But wow, what a chaotic race it's been. So we're only 8 laps in.
Yeah.
We need 2 safety cars.
Yep. If anything,
Average back
Mitchie
always
possibly
throws up chaotic races.
Yeah, Mitchie
you're
is in a prime position, I think. He's on the hard tyres, could go to the end. Same with Dubstep, I reckon, easily go to the end. Dill, be a question mark whether we can take those medium tyres to the end. Not impossible. But of course, there'll be a fast-flying New Zealand Ryan coming through the field in P9, and Jared from 16th. As here we go, safety car is in this lap.
Yeah, we're about to go green flag racing. Mitchie is in race mode right now. He's already on overtake. Laggy's still on. Laggy's coming up to overtake mode as well. Beat Dubstep's also in race mode, and X-Still's right behind him, mediums. Laggy is the white. Go green flag racing.
Will they slow it down? I might slow him down, actually. Jared gets another penalty.
Right
We're
now.
back racing.
Jared gets a 5 seconds. And we're green flag racing. Is that man takes Benny F1 finally. Jared overtakes Willers. Penske overtakes.
Oh!
It overtakes Exodota, but we're looking at this 4-way scrap.
Oh, 3 wide.
Beat Dubstep. Let's have a look at this on X-Still's on board. Don't make contact, lads. Mitch still stays in the P2. As Laggy has already got 1.7 second gap on these 3 drivers. And this is what you want to see action everywhere. This Panish is in the That Matt is counting X-Still as well. The 2 are soon. Actually, that might happen sooner rather than later, but he comes. Is that Matt 039? And Laggy Press has already got 3 now. Mitch is loading up this train. My God, what a train. Conrod's in the P7, Fish is in the 6th. And New Zealand Ryan's one behind them, and all these cars are within a second of each other, except for Laggy and Mitchie. And DRS won't be open yet.
Not for a lap. Here we go. Dubstep on Mitchie for P2.
Here comes X still. Will he? He's
Not quite.
Man, Ryan and Cotton are going side by turn 1. Oh, X Steel's hit the wall. Oh my god. The engine of RRL has hit the wall, and that is very, very disrespectful in the P5. Mitch is coming back on B dubstep, but it doesn't make the move on turn 4, I should say. X Steel will have to come in to get a yellow flag.
What's going on there?
Calbo?
No,
it was on Death Bro.
Actually, he's lost a bit of his front wing. Yeah. Meanwhile, lagging 5.5 seconds. Gapping these two behind.
Which still has a full wing.
Yep. Ooh, so someone
well,
goes very
he's in
wide
a P14.
there. Yeah, Conrad went wide. There goes Owens.
Oh, Formula Fish has a drift on the curb there.
Yeah.
Nearly spins out New Zealand Ryan. Thank God he didn't.
It is quite possible to lose the back end coming across that pretty terrible curb coming off turn 15, but Ryan's in his slipstream now, should make this move pretty simple. Without DRS.
This is the P7. Well, New Zealand Ryan centered on Matt at turn 1. No, he'll just wait for DRS.
Dill's in the pits.
Mitchie will get DRS on B dubstep.
Jared and Panish are reuniting their battle in P11 and 12. Well, Panish nearly going to send it down the inside into turn 2 there. There's yellow flags. There's someone in the wall.
It's Withers. I just saw it on the mini-map. It was Withers.
I caught the back end of it.
I think someone might have hit trying to make a move at the turn 2, but obviously didn't pull it off. As Death Bro's back into the pits again. The other fact,
Withers.
It's
in
Withers.
The wall.
He's retired. Oh no.
Turn
Withers.
3. In the wall of turn 3.
And we're just waiting for the safety car sign to come up. Oh, Mitchie, New Zealand Ryan have crashed. Oh my god.
The virtual safety car has been deployed.
It's a virtual safety car. And oh my god.
Owen's got a 5-second penalty for collision with Formula Fish. Both Ferraris out in an instant.
Oh my god, that was a big crash.
I missed that one.
Oh, I was on board with New Zealand Ryan. Looked like Mitchie just went straight on and New Zealand Ryan collected him. New Zealand Ryan, I don't think he got any front wing.
He might have ghosted just in time before maybe Mitchie, when Mitchie hit the wall. I don't know.
As Laggy is in the pit, so he'll take advantage of this.
Just as the DRS is now enabled.
Yep, and so that was really bad timing for Laggy. The speed dubstep will take the race lead.
Penske on the move. There's a few guys pit. Penske's in the P3 again.
Yeah, a few drivers have pitted. Laggy might be coming at 7th.
Yes,
he
will.
Does.
Just behind Jared on fresh mediums.
So he'll go to the end, no question.
Easily.
And we got Withers in the chat. He thinks either Bazooka or Edge pushed him into the wall. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens after the race.
Yeah, unlucky Withers.
And ladies and gentlemen, Conrad Strait is in the P5. The legend himself is just carrying that Haas car. Jared, he has Jared right behind him and Laggy right behind him, his teammate for the race. Panish is still in P8, so he'll still get points for Williams, hopefully. Edge in 9th and Calvo in 10th. With Brazuca right behind him. But here comes New Zealand Ryan on V Dubstep, his teammate for the race.
Yep, Mercedes 1-2 at the moment. We're about to reach halfway race distance nearly. Weather's going to be close enough here. We'll wait and see. Closing, 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 closing. Not quite. Might have a look into turn 3. I think Exedona's now got past. Yes, he does on Penske. As Jared is getting past Conrad. Off goes wide, and Laggy will go past him as well. I think Penske's back up into 3rd place.
After all that, apparently she's now into the pits. Might have had a front wing or 5-second penalty or something.
Yeah.
He's still in there. So he's in the P15 right now. And he gets out ahead of Owens. But the battle is at the front between New Zealand Ryan and V Dubstep 23.
Is that Matt and Formula Fish have switched into 12th for Matt. Penske has got a train behind him here. Oh, Donor very wide there, nearly clipped the wall. Penske has got a big train behind him of Exedona, Jared, Laggy. This is yellow flags. Sector 2. It looks like
it's Owens.
Owens.
And he's ahead.
Missed that one, must have spun off the curb here, but here we go. There'll be a switch of Mercedes, I think.
Oh, Dubstep hits the wall.
Very, very close call then. Easy as you like us. There goes the Red Bull stablemate as the virtual safety car has been deployed because Owens is actually out. They've just caught the back end of that on Death Bro's car. Looks like he's crashed. Where is that? Between turn, where is he? Just trying to work on the track map. Turn 14, I think it looks like. Is Calbo going to take full advantage of this? And another front wing for him. So Edge, the only one on the soft time. If I get my words right in a minute. We're Edge on their soft compounder tyres, the only one left. As we're back racing again.
Now enabled. And Jared sneaking up behind Penske. Will Penske's make the move on Exedona? No, he won't.
No.
Top 5 all on hard tyres. Oh, there's a bit of front wing missing. Not sure who that's from. I think that might be. That's Dubstep. Dubstep's missing some front wing. So he's been
yes,
in a lot
he
of
has.
trouble. And if Saturday's anything to go by, we're in for a real treat here, ladies and gentlemen.
He just slammed the wall coming into turn 15, so that won't make his front wing any better. Want to be careful coming through the fast left right-hander.
See what he does. The other flag, sector 2, is I think it's Calbo. Calbo's
in the wall.
a bit tired.
Oh, he's up the escape. Okay, up the escape road. Well, he must have hit the wall at Castle section. A safety car again.
Safety car. And that has ruined New Zealand Ryan because he's past the pit lane. Everybody's going to take advantage of this.
Well, Laggy stayed out.
Laggy, well, he's on fresh top medium, so he might not have to come in.
Yep. Okay, so what have we got? Donor on mediums. Jared's going to serve a penalty, but it looks of things, and to get another front wing. And this will drop him a few spots, possibly.
And Penske is on the softs, so you think he might be able to take race distance.
Yep. Well, yeah, he's under the safety car for a couple of laps, so yeah, potential. Jared comes back in 9th, behind Conrad again, so he's going to have to get past him once again, as there's the safety car. I think everybody goes through.
Now, what will the Panish Monster do? Will he come in, stay out? I think he's staying out.
Yeah, it's probably stay out.
Yeah, I think he might be staying out. Yeah, the whole lap and pit next lap where everyone's up behind the safety car.
Yeah.
But wow, this has really messed up New Zealand Ryan with this safety car.
It'll be interesting to see what he does here. Because he is on hard compound tyres. He can go to the end, but whether he wants to get on much fresher tyres or not, because he's got quite a gap behind. So if he pits now, he'd probably be behind Laggy. But that is most definitely. He might keep ahead of Exodona. There's quite a fair gap between first and third.
I think New Zealand Ryan is coming in, maybe. We're on board with him.
Yes.
Yes, he does come in. But for what tyre? Will he go softs? Will he go mediums?
Looks like the
Looks
yellow
like mediums.
Compound. Oh, Laggy's coming as
Laggy
well.
Comes in.
Okay.
He might be going to the softs. 10 laps to go.
Is he going on softs?
Nah, mediums.
Mediums again, I think. And Ryan will still
Set
maintain
of
the
mediums.
lead.
But will Exodona overtake Laggy? Yes, he will.
Close between here. Penske for P3.
Oh, Penske! I think Penske might have gotten him. Nah, Laggy stays P3.
Just. Only just.
Is that Matt's on mediums as well?
With another old set of
Anybody
mediums.
else come in? Maybe no one has the confidence to take the softs in laps.
Knowing Penske, he'd always take a big gamble here. And it has proved to be worthy so far. But don't rule out Penske for that podium spot.
And he stays out again. So he might be taking those mediums to the end. He might be banking for another safety car.
Yep.
Even a virtual.
There's plenty of
Oh,
potential.
wow.
10 laps to go.
Man, this has been a chaotic race. We've had 4 DNS, we've had carnage after safety cars. Duran safety cars, beat Dubstep gets a 5-second penalty. Probably, I think, hitting Penske or Edge.
No, exceeded
Not
track
sure.
limits.
Oh, Dubstep. You're usually good with your track limits. What are you doing?
That might be a glitch, maybe, because sometimes the game is known to be giving 5-second penalties for just a normal corner cut, whereas if you corner cut at other circuits, you just get a warning for it. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he wants to take that and get it removed.
Yeah, because I don't know how he feels, because I myself had that type of thing at Australia round 1 on the Saturday League, where I got a 5-second penalty for quote-unquote corner cutting Australia.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I would have thought they would have fixed it for after the F1 2018, but they haven't. So there's a... Oh, sorry, I thought for a second there Dubstep was going to get past Penske there, but no. All well behaved.
Matt's in the pits.
Again, for
Will
another...
Panish go in? No, he's going for the
Must be
softs.
softs. Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, and I'm surprised no one's doing that right now. I'm surprised Panish didn't come in for softs. In 9 laps to go.
Yeah, maybe some people just don't gamble, maybe not confident on the soft tyres getting to the end. But, I mean, safety cars can breed safety cars, so anything is possible.
Well, we've had 3 full safety cars and 1 virtual.
Yep. So if we get another safety car, don't be surprised if maybe some guys take a big gamble and go on straight onto soft tyres, or might be nearly majority of the field, barring Penske and Matt. Yeah, if not all, yeah, that's quite possible.
But it's going to be a tough pick, a driver of the day from this lineup.
Oh boy, yes it is. We haven't even finished the race yet. Oh, Bert Mylander getting very close there to the castle section wall there.
Usually we finish by now, but
yeah,
Codemasters has given us a hell of a race after that qualifying glitch.
Yep.
But we had to restart the lobby.
And a bit of a delay there for 10 to 15 minutes probably, but that's all right. So everybody's
let us
back.
know in the chat. I was just saying, let us know in the chat and comments who you think will be driver of the day is. There's X still and Benny still going side by side.
Safety
and
car's
safety
in.
car in this lap. Everybody's close with each other. So let's just we'll stay on board with New Zealand Ryan.
Don't think we've
Penske
got Benny
is
back
getting
either.
race mode. Well, Matt's slowly catching up, so I hope he'll make it just in time.
Want to be staying
And
well clear of getting any penalties. As Dubstep's got a penalty for severe collision with Penske. So it's already kicking off. As we're going back green by the looks of things.
Here comes Penske, but he wants to give that position back. He does. And it's green flag racing. Here we go. Penske will send it on the outside. And turn 1, P3.
He's
yes,
got the
he
grip.
Does.
Yes, he does.
Those soft tyres are working a treat. Penske is going to be very, very hard to defend against.
Yep.
Yeah, he's already set his odds on next to Donor 22X. As Benny is slowly going down the field again. And with it just giving us substance for his drive of the day.
Jared on the move. Edge might get the move back here. Jared will want to fight.
Edge around the outside.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, there we go for P6 and 7. He, ladies and gentlemen, we stayed on board with Penske, trying to hunt down Exeter 22X in New Zealand Ryan.
Hanish on the move. Oh, good move up the inside of turn 7 on Dill. He may have glanced the wall there coming into the castle section. And he may have front wing damage. I think there's an end plate missing on his car.
That's very unlucky for Panish. So he'll come in, set, and put on a set of soft tyres and go to the end. As Penske is just holding that 0.7 of a second behind Exodona. Don't want to follow the RS zone already.
No, and it won't be enabled till another couple of laps. So he'll hopefully keep that 1 second barrier between he and Donor. Ryan already on the pace.
Sets the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, I was just going to say, New Zealand Ryan sets the fastest lap of the race. So I hope DRS will be enabled at the end of this lap.
Oh, hey, what do we got here?
Conrad.
Bit of a battle here for
already.
9th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Oh, Conrad on the move. There's yellow flags. There's Diller's up the escape road into turn 2. That might be his race done. Back we go to Conrad, and he's dropped a couple of spots. Actually, he definitely lost a spot to Deathbro, but then lost another spot to Brazuca.
Jared's making a move on Laggy, just hunting him down. Under half a second behind.
Yep.
Jared has 2 fresh to lap.
Sorry, go.
I was just going to say Jared has that 2 fresh to lap tyre. Even though on the same compound, but fresh tyres means more grip.
Yep.
Usually.
He's just biding his time here, waiting for that. Getting onto the front straight here. Won't have DRS obviously till next lap. We want to try and get it past him here, otherwise it'll be up into turn 3.
DRS is now enabled. Here comes Jared. laggy.
Closing. Up the inside he goes.
He gets
And
the
back
move
into
done.
P5. Derek Kidd making a recovery drive. We haven't seen much of him lately. He's up into 7th place.
Oh, Edge goes for a slide. He has DRS, but he's falling way behind.
Oh, Panache,
Jared,
you put the mocker
Derek
on him.
Kidd, I should say.
Panache is back in the pits again. So this race has definitely gone down the drain for him, unfortunately.
Oh, laggy, bit of oversteer. Penske's 1.1 behind Exodona.
We want to get that under a second just to get the DRS. Both Panache and Dill come in for the soft compounded tyres.
Those two will want the safety car to happen again.
Absolutely.
Dubstep? No, Dubstep's still got wing, so that he might have no pace on the medium tyres. Really slow. Not sure why.
Jared is going to be putting pressure on him here. Now have the DRS. I think trying to break that slipstream off the Renault, but I think it'll be to no use here. And up the inside he goes into P4.
Dubstep have the DRS for this next straight. But Jared's just pulling away from him.
Yeah, mismatch really. And he's got 2 seconds to catch up to Penske, who's on the podium. So that sets a 40.9. New fast up the races. Deathbro and Edge have swapped. Oh, Death into the wall. There's a bit of contact as well with Edge. His Brazuca might take a bit advantage of this.
And they got side by side, well they were. Both of them have no front wings. Nakota might get points again in this race.
They've still got wings, but I think just missing end plates. One on each side for either of them, so you want to be very, very cautious through here. Edge did not get the greatest of runs through there.
Gonna be an interesting battle between Jared and Penske. Penske's got the measure of him so far this race. But with 5 laps to go, who knows what could happen.
You won't
Jared's
get DRS yet.
Yeah, no. Jared's looking to solidify his first place in the championship, while Penske's trying to make a charge up the table.
Yep.
It was like a couple of points behind, I think it was Bristol in P2.
I don't really say anything yet, but and I obviously don't want to give anybody the commentator's curse at this stage of the race because anything can happen still.
And Fish is back into the pits again. So, even though Brazuca's in P10, it hasn't been a fun race for both McLarens, really.
No, it's not. He had a front wing change onto the softs. Should, I think, maybe just keep ahead of Panache. At the gap, it's Ryan, 3.2 second gap over Exodona, 1.2 back to Penske, and Jared's got that gap under a second. Derek Kidd picks up a time penalty. I think it's the first time we've seen that this race.
Yeah. Let's just have a look. New Zealand Ryan, I forgot to mention, New Zealand Ryan had that 5-second time penalty as well that he got early in the race.
With
Exodona
we're not entirely sure whether he served that or not. Well, whether that's just a penalty that'll be added on, we don't know.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure either. Exodona has 1 warning. Penske has no warnings. Jared's got a 5-second time penalty.
Which I think he served.
Laggy has...
Here he comes.
Sam's got 3 warnings. got 3 warnings but no penalties.
If you get a warning on lap 1, I don't think that counts.
And Jared is in the P3, so I got that move back just in time.
Yep.
As Dubstep is looking to make a move on Laggy for P5.
Brazuca's an edge. Oh, they're banging wheels. No, not quite. So we'll have to try again. That's not the greatest of runs out of there. Brazuca will be all over the back end of the racing point. To go around the long way here into turn 3. And doesn't. I don't think Edge put up much of a fight there, so Edge back into the final points paying position. Dubstep really getting close to the back end of Laggy, who thinks maybe suffering a little bit with tyre wear.
Let's get back to penalties again. We're at beat Dubstep. He has 2 5-second time penalties. Derek Kidd has 1. 2 penalties. Deathbro has 2 warnings. Brazuca has no warnings, and Edge has one warning. So that's your top 10 with penalties.
Yeah, we don't entirely know whether many of those guys that have 5-second penalties had served them in the pit stops or not. We're just going to wait to see, I think.
Yeah. So,
starting to settle itself down a little bit.
Yeah, just the closest battle is Fish and Benny, but Benny had isn't back at the game at all.
No.
Unlucky for Benny.
Yeah.
Did try to get him back in, but unfortunately Codemasters won't allow commentators to get drivers back into the lobby.
No.
As Jared's catching up to Exodona for P2.
Yeah, that's not impossible.
Zilla right needs to get Exodona by 5 seconds. Just in case. But it's 3.9 now with 2 laps to go. Exodona hits the wall a little bit.
Just
That's
been a
inviting
glance.
Jared back in. Jared will have DRS on this pit long straight.
Yep.
And let it suck the away.
He's dropped way off the pace.
Here comes Jared.
For a move. No, too far back. Dona's got him way deep. Nearly hits the tyre wall.
And that's all the motivation Jared needs to overtake him. He'll have DRS in the overtake mode. I think he'll get this move done pretty simple.
He's going to try it up the inside. And Dona does the switchback.
Slow down. Very nice move by Exodona.
Oh, now he's run wide.
He's put the commentator's curse on him, but they're going side by side here through the chicane. No, but
Dona
Jared
hangs
backs
on.
out of it. Will Jared send it down the inside?
Possibility.
He's
He
going.
thinks about it.
No.
It's all about it. If anything, Laggy's closing in as well to Penske, so Penske's suffering with tyre wear big time.
And as everyone has that 5-second gap.
Yeah, with those two battling. Bearing in mind, we don't, like I said, we don't know whether that's been served or not during the pit stops, but got that cushion as Laggy's got past Penske. Going through turn 13.
As well. I think
Yeah, Penske's
back a little bit.
Yeah, he'd be waiting for that DRS, I would think. Penske really suffering with tyre wear at the end of this race. Well, would not go side by side through here. Trying to keep everything going on, but Jared's not quite close enough to Exodona. He's lost a bit more margin here.
Yeah, I think he was doing New Zealand Ryan a favour. Just trying to battle Exodona, get that 5-second gap, because it's the final lap here too, ladies and gentlemen.
Dubstep up
Been
the
a long
inside. He might have Penske now. Oh, there might have been just a slight bit of contact there. Yeah, Dubstep back in the 5th, and Penske just what could have been really. Probably made the wrong call there with being on the tyres, because these softs just died off pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, Jared really on the back there. Exodona. Just running a little bit wide there. Through the castle section we go.
For the final time, we'll go into New Zealand Ryan as he's across the finishing line, but watching this battle for P2. Who knows what's
This is
going to
go right down to the finishing line here, I reckon. Barring there's no mistakes. Jared taking a lot more curb than Exodona. He's doing everything he can. But Ryan
looking to move on Penske, and Ryan will cross the finish line to win the chaotic Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Just across the line, does a bit of a weave.
We'll get it.
And there's your winner. Derek Key gets past.
And Dona's going to hang on here. No. Oh, no. Glitch.
Yes.
Dona gets P2.
Laggy P4, does it 5th. Oh, drag race.
Derek Key for the line. Oh!
Contact. Oh my God.
Penske does hang on the 5th. Death Bro in the 6th. Actually, Dubstep is dropped back to 9th.
And wow.
Edge gets into the
Wow,
10.
thank God that was the final lap.
Oh, yeah. Gums Matt crossed the line. Lovely way to finish. In P12, Formula Fish. In
That's the
P13. There's Panache. You had high hopes on him for Izzy, but unfortunately no points for him today in P14.
He was P2, right behind New Zealand Ryan. Oh, but wow, what a fun race that was. And New Zealand Ryan has won this chaotic Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Your thoughts, Roscoe?
I don't know what to say. I was expecting more DNFs, but we only have 4 and a couple of safety cars, so that wasn't too bad. Everyone sort of behaved themselves a little bit.
I mean, we have had what 4 full-on safety cars and a virtual safety car. So yep. There's more than a couple.
That sounds about
right. But wow. And here is your final race results here at Baku with New Zealand Ryan taking out the win, and there's no 5-second penalty, so he must have served it.
Yep.
With Exodona in P2, BRL Jared in 3rd, Laggy in 4th, Penske in 5th, Deathbro in 6th, Derek Kidd in 7th, Brazuca gets McLaren's first points of the season in 8th, B Dubstep in 9th, Edge in 10th, and Conrad, his string of 8 places has come to an end here at Baku. He finishes in P11, just like Matt in 12th, Fish in 13th, Panish in 14th, Benny in 15th, Bill in 16th, with Calvo, Owens, Mitchie, and Withers, your DNFers. But wow, what a race.
Point out as well that the top 3 came from 14th, 17th, and 19th in this race. Just want to point that out.
So, with that in mind, who's your driver of the day?
Oh, God, I didn't even know who to pick at this stage. The obvious choice would be Ryan, I think, but Harley.
Sorry, who was that? You cut out a bit.
Oh, sorry. Ryan, I think possibly would be my driver of the day. I mean, highly commended would be BRL Jared as well from 19th, I think, to get back on the podium and after all the chaos that he went through this race. What about you, Frozy?
Yeah, I mean, Brazuca getting McLaren's first points of the season is also a shout, but I can't remember where exactly he started. I think it was in the mid-pack somewhere. But yeah, I mean, you got Ryan and Jared coming from the back, playing with Exodona.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I'll give it to New Zealand Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you say about that drive, really?
Hashtag well done, Baku.
Really, yeah, just well done, Baku. Man, Palmer's advice didn't come through to most of the drivers with 5 safety cars.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I did have a look. I did see there was a few laggy issues. Hopefully that's okay. The championship standings will be at the end of the video when I do edit this. Hopefully it'll be up tomorrow. Just also make sure you stay safe during this time of I wouldn't say panic, but yeah, just stay safe, look after your family, and hopefully we can get through all this together. Any final words, Roscoe?
I'll probably mention as well. Go and follow the RRL Twitch and YouTube channels. Plus, of course, follow Fryzy's Mixer channel if you don't want to miss the Monday action this race. But yeah, I'd say bring on what's next, Canada, which is proven to be it's proven to be a wet weather track. So look out.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Canada. Both nights, both Saturday and Monday nights.
Yep.
We'll be back here next Monday here at Canada. Hopefully, Roscoe will be joining me back again.
Yep. For
Canada. But yeah, as Roscoe said, follow the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Redline RLF1, I think it is. And hopefully Mitchie will be back commentating next Saturday. But until then, it is goodbye from myself and Roscoe, and we'll see you all at Canada. Bye.
See ya.